the beginning of 2026, I sat down and filmed a video about 5 goals that I had for Fo's creations for this year. And if you watch that video, you'll remember that I made it a point that these were input focus goals, which means they have to do with the input that I put into them. So things that I actually do and have control over, rather than outcomes and other factors that I don't have the majority, if not all, control over. And that all felt very smart and organized at the time. What's that saying? You make plans and life laughs. Anyways, we are officially at the halfway mark for 2026, so I thought we would do a check-in with those 5 goals. And this is going to be 100% honest. I'm not just showcasing the good and all the great things that I've done. I will talk about the failings and the messy and all of that, because that's the real life. So let's get to that check-in. Hi, I'm Phoebe and welcome back to my channel, Fo's Creations, where I take you on my journey of starting and running a book-centered art business. A quick recap on what those 5 goals were before I dive into the more detail about how they're going so far. The first one is to launch my website. Second, to start an Etsy shop. Third, to attend 4 markets this year. Fourth, to upload 26 long-form videos to YouTube. And 5, to improve my art, which the 5th one is an ongoing one, but we'll dive into that. So my website. I have done a few videos on the process of this, but it is done. My website is up. It has an about me page and products listed and all of that jazz. It is up. It is great. I love it. It took forever. And when it was done, it did feel very weird because it was this big project that I'd been working on for so long. And when it was done, I was like, what am I doing now? But yes, it is done. At the moment, I am only shipping within Australia. I've got to do a little bit more research on like international shipping, customs and tariffs and all of that before I feel comfortable accepting international orders. I just don't want to screw around with that until I'm a bit more comfortable. Launch my website. Tick. As for the Etsy shop, that is also up and running. I have linked it to my website so that the stock is all, like the inventory across both is like synced and all that. My plan is to always have my website as more of my home base where everything is always, and Etsy is kind of best of both worlds just because it's already like its own marketplace. We'll see how that goes in the future, whether I keep it or whether I don't. However, the Snail Mail Club will stay solely on the website. Start an Etsy shop. Another tick. Attend 4 markets this year. To be completely honest, as I am with you, I don't see this one happening. At least not this year. And who knows, things may change and it might still get accomplished. But at the moment where things sit because of financial setbacks and health setbacks that happened earlier in the year, that really shifted the entire plan for the year. Currently it is, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, it just doesn't. And I've made my peace with that. It's okay, because at the end of the day, I'm in this for the long haul. It may not be accomplished this year. It may move to be a goal for next year, but I'm okay with how I've had to reprioritize and the things that I'm focusing on now. Upload 26 long form videos to YouTube. If you have been here for a minute, then you'll know that this is very much not on track at the moment. Including this video, I will have uploaded 6 this year. So definitely not on track. And to get on track, I will roughly have to post a video a week until the end of the year with a little bit of a buffer. I'm still planning to achieve this goal. It's going to take some effort, but I have gotten a lot better at planning my videos beforehand, brainstorming ideas, planning what has to go into the videos, not just scripting and the main talking points, but also B-shot ideas and stuff that would make sense for the video and that. So, and I am working on content batching, and hopefully that will get me over the mark and I will hit this goal by the end. Fingers crossed, wish me luck, hang around to see how it goes. And last but definitely not least, improving my art. As I said before, this is an ongoing goal and it will be ongoing for however long I am pursuing a artistic business / career. So this one's more of a brief catch up to my progress in all my courses and my education. So as of filming this video, I am focusing on a couple of courses, mainly Drawer Box, which I've done a couple of videos about, Watercolor Affairs Watercolor Masterclass, and Nano Arts watercolor course as well. They're my three main courses at the moment. As for Drawer Box, I have finished the 250 box challenge and am currently on lesson 2. I have yet to start this. I took a break after the 250 box challenge and then I had surgery and again life laughed at my plans. So I haven't touched lesson 2 yet, but I plan to dive back into that shortly. My nano art course, I am 39% of the way through. This one has also taken a back seat and probably will for a little bit. I do enjoy it quite a lot, but my main focus at the moment is to get through Watercolor Affairs Watercolor Masterclass. So speaking of, I am 67% of the way through that one and I'm also thoroughly enjoying that. So if I'm being completely honest, the first half of this year was a lot messier than I expected. And I'm saying that as someone who planned messy into their plan. However, the messy that I planned for was, some burnout, some overwhelm, all that kind of jazz. I did not plan for my surgery to get moved up, and I did not plan for my recovery time to be almost double what I thought it would be. And I didn't plan to run out of money while in recovery from surgery. So all of that, and right at the beginning of the year, severely shifted my plan for the rest of the year and had a domino effect on all of my priorities. And as a result, I kind of was in more of a reaction mode than intentionally making plans and decisions and acting upon them. In that reaction mode, while I did reshuffle and reprioritize, I was then hit with the plans messy and ended up procrastinating a fair bit. I ended up working on things that felt productive but were not actually needle moving tasks that launched me forward. There were more things that did tiny baby steps, or probably stuff that or were more tasks that, to be completely honest, could have been done at a later time. However, my brain really focused on them and therefore they had to get done. But with saying all that, and with the fact that I am a bit behind, or a fair amount behind, on some of these goals, I have accomplished a lot. I now have a fully done website, which I love, and I made it myself with a Shopify theme as well. I have an Etsy store all up and running. I've uploaded 6 YouTube videos, which is nearly as much as I uploaded all of last year. The total number for last year was 8, so that's also an improvement. And I'm learning a lot, not just in the courses that I'm taking, which I am learning a lot in them, but in the general running of the business and figuring out how things work and all of that is incredibly valuable. And like I said earlier, I am in this for the long haul. So if I shift the perspective a bit and I'm looking at from the perspective of I am in this for the long haul and take a big picture thing instead of just looking at this month or this 6 months or this year, I've done a lot, and it's a lot of foundational things, but it's setting me up good. And I'm happy with what I've done. I'm proud of what I've done, and I'm really excited for everything that I have planned going forward. Speaking of what's to come, you will be seeing a lot more of me, if it was not evident enough from the fact that to reach my 26 video goal, I will be uploading weekly. So stay tuned for that. Ideally, for the plan for the rest of the year, as long as life decides not to laugh. I would like to finish the watercolor affair course, a nano art course. I have a surface pattern design course that I would like to finish, and as well as draw a box in its entirety, maybe. And then I also plan on going through Mallory Jane's book, The Big Book of Watercolor, and her. I am also planning a shop drop in October. Happy birthday to me. So that's the plan for the rest of the year. Fingers crossed we can stay on track. That's the mid-year check-in in all of its messy and honest glory. If you've been following me since the beginning of year or even before, then genuinely, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you are new here, hi, I'm Phoebe, and I make bookish things. So subscribe if that's the kind of thing that you like. If you want to follow along for the second half of the year and even further, then don't forget to subscribe. There is a lot more coming. I have big plans.